it's a scenario most parents have faced at some stage, where a child has come home and is being hurt or upset regularly. I think the first thing is for the parent to talk to the child and make sure that what's going on is bullying, that it's ongoing, it's happening because a child or other children are exerting power and are doing it to hurt. If that's clear, that's what's going on, then the parent needs to really talk to the child about what bullying is and how it happens, but the parent also needs to talk to the school. Schools have a really serious responsibility to deal with bullying, and a lot of parents don't feel they have the power or they have the right to go and tell the school, my child's being bullied, do something about it. But they do have that right, and parents should do it. Not in an aggressive way, because in a way that's bullying too, but a parent saying, my child is being bullied at your school, this is unacceptable. What policies do you have in place to deal with bullying generally? How will you deal with this particular incident? But the parent also really needs to then scaffold their child, to keep talking to the child, to encourage the child to learn strategies to deal with bullying, to try and establish a relationship with other children who are bystanders, so that those bystanders become part of your child's support group, and also encourage the child to actually try and get the bully to see that what their behaviour means as well, that very often bullies are not consciously, deliberately hurting other children, but they're doing it because they enjoy it. And so to encourage the child to assert themselves with the bully, again, not aggressively to provoke a violent reaction, but to try and make the bully see that what they're doing is harmful and unacceptable too.
And that's a really important moment, because a child then will learn whether I'll tell again. So the way that the parent reacts needs to be very calm. Inside, as a parent, I know how I'd feel. You just want to be melting down and grabbing hold of your child and taking control, but that's probably the worst thing that we can do. The most important thing is to believe them and ask them to tell you more about it. So describe the situation. Can you tell me what happened? Who was there? What did you do? What of those things worked? What else could you have done? Trying to give them the control over the situation and give them the opportunity to problem solve, but providing them with little examples. If they don't know what to do, if they feel like everything they tried wasn't successful, then perhaps asking their permission. Well, there's some things that I've seen other people using. Would you like me to tell you about those? And if the child says yes, then obviously providing those is very helpful to them. And I think the way that we communicate, if a child's been bullied, they won't want to be talking to each other in the way that we're talking to each other. They want to be able to talk about it in more subtle ways. So going for a walk with your child or taking them for a drive in the car, where both of you are looking at something else, might be a way to get them to loosen up and start talking about this issue more openly.